everybody. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are playing more Mage Knight. Yep, Mage Knight time. I'm going to really give this game a proper go and see how we can do. Hey, Matt, what's going on? So we're gonna play through this. I have some bling. One is ridiculous because this playmat is ridiculous. So when we get down to the table, you'll see what I mean. The link to this playmat is in the description below. It's something I got from Etsy, and the tile thingies, holder thingy, bobber stuff that I also got from Etsy. That's in the description below. I did get one more set of bling, however, that's probably not going to be here as well, it depends how long we live in this campaign. But I plan to go through it and try it out. So just so everybody know, if you've watched the previous one before, you know I'm a newbie at this. So be gentle. I'm trying to figure stuff out as I go. I'm sure there are 10 billion ways to play this game, but so far the sandboxy feel of it feels pretty good. I'm still going to be looking for a lot of direction in terms of if I don't understand how a specific unit operates. I do have a different reference sheet, but I don't know how accurate it is. Hey, Elaine, what's up? So I may be asking a lot of questions around that from the Mage Knight pros out there as we go. I did do a poll to see who I should take on this campaign, and majority of you picked Wolfhawk. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but we're going to give her a shot and see how she plays on this. So before we begin, just want to say thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Let's go ahead and get down to the table so you can see this monstrosity and see why I'm like, this whole thing doesn't even fit on my camera. Here we go, table time. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, this is the playmat, and it goes off the screen, and you can't even see the full thing down here because it's ridiculously huge. You can get different sections of this playmat if you want from the Etsy store, so they sell it either just the tile section, I think just this bottom section, they do a side section, or you get it all together at once. It gets rid of some things that you don't need, so like there's the day and night figure out thingamadoer there. There is the fame and reputation board all in one up here, so you can put that away and not take it with you. And they have places on here that's like regular unit deck, so you know you can shuffle those up. And there's more because if you do a monastery, it gets placed there. This is for elite units, but since the first mission doesn't have elite units, I'm going to let the dummy player be there. There's a dummy player section down here, but we're just going to move it up because not all, like I said, not all of this can fit on the camera. There are spaces for the advanced action deck. I know, right? There's an advanced action deck space. There's a spell deck space. Over here, which you probably can't see all this, this is the day and night card set. Places for you to place what you select as your abilities, common skills that you can get, some build outs from your abilities, your tactics card, your hero card, mana. You get a space for mana, space for shielding. I'm assuming that's an expansion somewhere that I don't know about. Deed deck, discard pile, skill description cards. This thing has everything. Buildings, bridges, I mean everything, even a space for your tile deck to go as you play. It is insane. But it's also massive. So if you do not have the table space, I would say, you know, you might want to get a portion of this. It is really nice material, though. I'll let you know it is really, really nice material. So it is top quality material. I do need to still keep working because they folded the mat, and I hate when people do that to neoprene, right? You should roll. Don't fold the maps, roll the maps, as they say in Twister. So I'm trying to still smooth out some stuff from where they folded. Hey, Tim, what's going on? But will it feed you? It'll feed my hunger for board games, Tim. It'll feed my hunger for board games. Okay. Rolling up the sleeves because we got to get ready to begin, right? Let's go ahead and pull up what we're going to be working with. So I believe that would be this. All right. So this is my and I'll zoom in, right? I could zoom in all the heck on this thing and move around so we can see for people who are blind like me. But this is a better reference sheet because now I understand the physical resistance doesn't mean it's negated. It just means it's halved. The previous one I had, which I think is this one, where it talked about physical resistance, all attacks are inefficient. I don't know what that means. So I've gotten this one here to try to make better use and understanding of what's there, and we'll be able to dive into it. Hey, Gompy, how's it going? Worst case, you have a nice blanket. That's true. That's true. I will never go cold. May go hungry, but never go cold. So we're getting into Betrayal, which is this fan-made Mage Knight campaign that we're going to be playing through. And there is 7 scenarios in here. I am going to try my best to do this. What's pretty interesting about this is usually Mage Knight is that setup teardown game, and what I mean by that is you play through it and then when you're done you go back to base deck. It's a deck builder, right? So you go back to base deck and then continue. But with this, and then play again at some other avenue. With this campaign you can actually carry cards over with you, which is pretty cool. So either 2-player cooperative, not competitive, or solo number scenarios. You need to be competent, so I'm probably right here, right? I've been never called competent, so we'll go with beginner. Game requirements, base game only, but it works with Lost Legion. I will add in the Lost Legion stuff after this specific playthrough. I'm just going base on this one, and then we're going to add in the Lost Legion stuff going forward with the rest of the story, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, there's just some different locations on the maps of who, Gianluca Gallo, who created this. You are just amazing. This is a really good read. Hard to read, but a good read. And I say hard to read because it has that stuff. All right, let's dive into. So we'll go here. It's always just a little too big, right? So let me make this 30. There we go. Okay. The Atlantean War is over. The continent has arisen from chaos, but one day it will fall just the same, returning to the chaos that birthed it. All the works of men and gods and all the spirits of creation will be no more. This is how the story ends, they say, and none, not even the mightiest of heroes, can change it. With unsurpassed skill and power, Mage Knights conquered every corner of the Atlantean Empire, raising up a glorious new age of order. Since that time, the Knights have labored for millennia under a great curse laid upon them by the vanquished enemies of the gods. However, in time, the Knights grew wicked, deceitful, and mad. Their magnanimity turned to spite, their justice to tyranny. They began to turn against their subjects and each other, and the world was soon threatened by the various sorcerers and talents the Mage Knights used to protect it. As civil war loomed, Sidious Knights saw no choice but to remove their masters. They rose up against the Council of the Void and slew them as they feasted the turning of the year. Most of the knights were murdered, imprisoned, hunted down, and killed. With them died the first age of order. The fall of the Council of the Void left the Empire in anarchy. The curse that had eaten away at them had also eaten away at their works. This is the world into which you have returned. After months of imprisonment, the doors of the Onyx prison have been thrown open and the hero of old has come again. You are about to embark upon a quest to purge the Atlantean Empire from this sudden and unforeseen threat. This is the world we live in. And these are this is the world into which you, a mighty Mage Knight, has returned. Will you save the world, or will you destroy it? You fought loyally under the Council of the Void during the wars to conquer the Atlantean Empire, but now you have been released to complete a new mission, which will require you to overcome several challenges, develop your power, and collect the experience necessary to achieve the final goal. What this means is that you will have one character sheet on page 20, which tracks your progress throughout the course of this campaign. So we've already talked about that. Campaign rules, people. Rules. That's why we're here. I've cooled a lot on Mage Knight, but a campaign sounds like a lot of fun. I may have to break my game out. Yep. So campaign rules. The concept of a campaign is to have a storyline to develop throughout the chain scenarios, but also to have characters improvements be transferred from one scenario to the next, which is a typical campaign feature. Please apply the following main rules, and if you come across a situation where the rules are not clear, just make a decision based on your best judgment. Um, you don't want my best judgment. That's horrible. For co-op game, we're going to skip that. Your Mage Knight starts all scenarios at level 1 and 0 fame. All of them. So we're still doing that. At the beginning of each scenario, reputation is carried over from the last scenario, so your actions will follow you. At the end of each scenario, after scoring, never done that before, your Mage Knight and units may carry over or discard wounds according to scenario instructions. At the end of each scenario after scoring, your Mage Knight can spend fame on rewards to take into the next scenario. All crystals in your inventory, one unit, advanced action cards, spells, and artifacts gained in the scenario are eligible to be purchased with fame and taken into the next scenario as newly gained rewards. So we'll see the table when we see it. All unselected cards are returned to their respective decks. So you have to, whatever you get for one, you can actually carry it over if you have the fame to buy it. Cool. All unspent fame after selected rewards is lost, so fame is not carried over, just reputation. When you start a scenario other than the first, you will add to your basic D deck the advanced action cards, spells, and other artifacts you purchased with fame at the end of the previous scenario. If you selected a unit, it can go directly into play in your play area under your initial command token. Additionally, you will add to your inventory any crystals you ended previous scenarios with that you have purchased with fame, if any. So that's interesting because that draws a few questions for me. But that's interesting. Let's keep reading. It is possible to bring any reward, spell, artifact, etc., through an entire campaign, provided you spend the required fame at the end of each scenario to take it with you. There's my question. The reduced cost for already possessed rewards acknowledges your increased mastery over that particular sorcery ability or artifact. So if I complete the scenario and I spend fame to have it into the next scenario, I then have to spend fame again to take it into the next scenario, but at a reduced cost. Cool. Okay. It is possible to trade or exchange a particular reward, i.e. crystal, unit, or artifact only, between Mage Knights. We're not doing that. Whenever you're instructed to throw away a card, follow the rules as for normal game. This card is put aside and does not contribute to final scoring. However, put it back into your deck when preparing the next scenario. Interesting. Dummy player. There's a standard dummy player for this campaign. The dummy player deck is increased in card size starting from the second scenario with the following progression. So number 2, it'll get +1 card. Number 3, 2, 4, 3. Okay, I see what it's doing. It's kind of like it's buying stuff as well. It is suggested to use random action cards from another unused Mage Knight character deck to increase the dummy player deck rather than using advanced action cards which would otherwise be available to players. Fair enough. When taking tactics, you always choose first. The dummy player then takes one random card from those remaining. At the end of each round, remove both used tactic cards from the game. That means each tactic card cannot... Yeah, we got that. That's typical rules. Cards and skills. Remove the 4 competitive. I've already done that. And 1 interactive skill. Done that. As far as gaining skills through level up concerned, follow the standard rules for a dummy player and common skills. Okay. Rewards are selected with fame according to the following purchase chart costs, which is table 1. Reminder, only assets acquired during campaign play are eligible for purchase. So, if they are new, if you've already owned them. So for crystals, if I want to carry a crystal over, it'll cost me 5 fame. A unit, 10. Cost of a unit is per unit level. Oh, so cost of a unit is per unit level? So I'll have to think about what that means. Advanced actions, newest 15 fame, but if you already have it, it's a discount of 5. So it's always a discount of 5. Spells and artifacts. Artifacts are 40. Jeez, oh. All right, we're going to try to get some big fame on this. All right. Mission 1, a reconnaissance task. May I ask you, Lord Commander, why don't you send one of our scouts? I've just been set free and wish to Hold your tongue, interrupts Lord Jenkins. You served well the Council of the Void and fought bravely during the Atlantean Wars, but I wonder how you accomplish your mission if you dare to question my direct orders. My voice is hurt from that. I hope you remember where the city of Stonereach is. The Lord Commander speaks while staring at some papers on his table, some in a language older than the apocalypse. Yes, sir. It is located in the desert of Gore. The Lord Commander looks at you now. Good. Then listen. Cities are falling one after the other like flies under the assault of the rogue legions. The surviving knights, together with our archmage, are castled in Highwall. We must counterattack. Our contact in Stonereach has stopped sending reports, and its governor is a weakling that cannot be trusted to hold the city against an army of rogue knights. You will head to Stonereach, locate our contact, and send a detailed report to me. Then come back immediately. Is this clear? Yes, sir. Might I be allowed to pass by Highwall on my way back? And this is only 2 days' journey from Stonereach. Hope fades from your features as you hear Lord Jenkins answer, No. First you will complete this task, and afterwards the council, or what is left of it, will decide. Scenario mission. Orders are to travel to Stonereach, the Red City, to investigate Lord Jenkins' contact. However, upon getting there, you find the city no longer under control of the Mage Knights. So the purpose of the scenario becomes one of reconnaissance. To find out what happened, build your Mage Knight in power and experience to face the long campaign ahead, which will surely put you to the test. So, how do we win this scenario? If you or at least one Mage Knight move adjacent to Stonereach, the Red City, within the time limit of this scenario, 2 days and 2 nights, you can, as a free action, find out what happened to the garrison and win. Otherwise, you lose. Note, once you win the scenario by uncovering the garrison of the city, you can play one last turn unless end of round has already been announced, if you want. So not only do we need to find the Red City, we need to move next to it. All right, so our setup, 4 rounds, 2 days, 2 nights. We're not playing cooperative. We're going to be going in a wedge shape, so typical first reconnaissance play. Here's the difference. In this scenario, usually in the first reconnaissance scenario, you do a tiles sequentially 1 through 7 and then play through because it's teaching you the game. In this scenario, you're taking 7 of any tiles, any of them. So we'll shuffle the tiles, pull 7, and that will be our 7 tiles that we're going to use. The core tiles, there'll be 3. One of them has to be the Red City. The city level doesn't matter because it's not part of the scenario. And we have a special here that says Hidden Snakes, Wounds, and then the dummy player standard. So the Red City cannot be entered or attacked in the scenario. We just need to get next to it. Unit offer. Remove units that can only be recruited in cities, which I already have, so I should be good. Special rules. Hidden Snakes. Replace the Draconum enemy tokens exposed on the map, rampaging enemies, revealed ruins, etc., with brown enemy tokens if in ruins, or a marauding orc token instead for rampaging enemies. If orcs appear on a lake, they are what they are. Pirates. Note, Draconum in tombs are not replaced. Okay, so if we move in a tomb, we gotta face those red tokens, which will hurt. Wounds. At the end of the scenario, after scoring, your Mage Knight will carry over wounds to the next scenario. And then scoring. Take your fame as a base and apply the standard achievement bonuses, except no titles are awarded. Do not apply co-op or solo scenario bonus reverse side of the scoring card. Cool. So this is what we got to do. That's our job. We chose to accept it. So we're going to grab all these tiles, give them a shuffle, and then we're going to draw. We're going to throw stuff, and then we're going to draw it. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So those are our 7 starting tiles. We're then going to grab the red city, shuffle up and grab 2 more of these. 1. 2. Who cares? Throw that over there. These will get mixed up like we do normally. I don't know how you can mix up 3, but whatever. I'm not looking. Whatever. So we put those there. That's the bottom. And we shuffle these up. I don't know what these are. And we'll put these on top, and I will draw the first 2 to set this up. So the first one is, hey, look at that. I got a happy tile. Come on, focus. There we go. So that's the first tile. We will do this. Put you up here. And then our second tile looks awful. That's a monastery. Look at that. It's a happy little monastery for us to play with. Okay. There we go. So we're all set. You, there. Okay. All right, so let's shuffle up. Got a lot of decks to shuffle, a lot of things to set up. Ready to party. So we're shuffling up our starting hand for Wolfhawk. Drawing our starting 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what do we have here? We've got an attacker block 2, or with a red die attack 4. We've got threaten, some nice influence there if we need it. Another attack, a move, and another move as our base starting hand. So that's our starting hand. We need to roll these dice. Nope, 2 blacks. Got to re-roll them. You have to have at least 2 base to start. I know them rules. There we go. Boom, boom. Yep. I gotta do a bunch of shuffling. A bunch of shuffling. Hey, Cyber Mage. Hey, what's going on? All right. So we shuffle these, and then we're gonna draw our starting 3 regular units. So it's going to be Savage Monks. Yeah. We're going to have Utem Crossbowmen and Guardian Golems. Then we will grab the advanced action cards, and we get an extra one, as you said, Matt, for the monastery that we found. Shuffle these up. We're going to do our 3. First one is Pure Magic. That's a lot of text. Next one, Ice Shield. And the other one is Firebolt. And then our third for the monastery being there is Regeneration. And finally, we'll shuffle up the spells. See if we can find some towers to mess with. First spell is Space Bending, followed by Underground Travel, and finally, Fireball. Okay, we've got Tovak as our dummy set up with 2 blues, 1 red. Shuffle him up. All right, we're ready to dance. All right, day 1. Of course, great start's what we're gonna pick. So let's just do that. That's just kind of a default. It's a great start. Okay, then I need to grab my die. Oh, here's my red dice. All right, so which one are you picking? You're picking number 3. 1, 2, that guy. Number 4, planning. So you are number 4. All right, so you'll be going planning on 4. And I will be great start, which means I get to draw 2 more, which is improvisation and tranquility. As my tactic. Okay, you go first. So 1, 2, 3. You have no greens. That's a lot of greens. So that's all you're doing. Then it is my turn. Okay. Oh, forgot to populate this stuff. Forgot to populate this stuff. Here, we got some dudes. So let's throw you in here. We got some dudes that need some killing. First dude that needs killing is that guy. He is fortified. So ranged attacks won't work, only siege attacks. We need 3 to kill him. We need to block 3, and we will get 2. We will get 2 fame if we beat him. So that goes here. Next guy. Next guy is going to be that dude. So 3 health. We'll need 4 to block, and if we beat him, 2. All right, so he will go here. Cool. Okay. All right, now we're ready to party. Okay, so I'd like to move it. We've got white, red, and green. So we could do the move 4 there if we want. If I do that, can I kill you this round? I can. So 4 will get me, it's just 2, right? So it's 2, 2. So that's 4 gets me there. I would probably need, and then to move here, I'd need 3. So that's 4, 5, 6. And then I could spend this heal for sideways for a 7, right? So if I spend that green, that'd be 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 7 puts me right there. Then I'd have to block 4 and attack for 3. That does not bode well. Because if I use the green to move, I can't use the red to attack 3. I could block 4. Oh, this lets me attack 3. Oh, it works out. It works out. It all works out. So I'm going to spend this green to move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then those to move here into La Glade. So that's my movement phase. So I'm done with that. Then I will use my action to engage. He is going to attack me so I will use block 2 for a block of total of 4. And then swang. Discard any card from your hand to get 3 move, influence 3, or attack 3, or block 3. Discarding threaten from my hand. And Sheboygan, that's 3 attack, so I blocked him. And then I attack him for 3. He is dead. I will gain 2 fame. 1, 2. Woohoo! And I will gain 1 rep for killing them. You will go into my winning offering. Then we will discard, reroll this, that's a white. Discard our hand. That's upside down. And we get to draw up a new hand of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not so bad. We got swiftness, swift reflexes, concentration, march, and crystallize. This could get me one of the ones I want, then we can work from there. Okay. Perfecto. Okay, so we've done that. We're good. He's dead, which makes me happy. You go first. So 1, 2, don't be blue. 3, red. So he draws another one, which is 4. Okay, what are we gonna do? I could move. I don't have a green to really make use of this ability. So we could just do some exploring if you want. I love ranged attacks. They make me so happy. Oh, they make me so happy. If we can get a green crystal, that'd be great. Oh, and actually I ended my turn there, which would give me a gold token. A gold token. Yep. A gold token. I really do love the playmat so much. Yeah. I need a new table for it though. I'm not touching that. He's fortified, so I can't siege. So I need to be able to siege him, and I don't have any siege cards. Plus, we need to chop, right? I can move here, and then spend some movement here, but I need 5. I could move here, because the 3 has these are the 3. So it would be, I would then have to start curving up if I don't want to fight that guy. It sucks that he's fortified, or else I could one-shot him. I could use that to then make use of the move 4, which will let me unlock that, and then we can see what we do. When you play this, also pay 1 mana of a basic color, gain a crystal, or gain a crystal of any color if I spend a blue. So let's do this. I'm going to spend this using the gold because it's daytime to make this +2. If you weren't fortified, I would melt your face. All right. So we'll do, so right now this is 6. I'm trying to determine if I go here and reveal this one, right? Because it has to go in 3, so it'd be 1, 2, 3. So if I reveal this one and then start making my way across, and I think that's what I might do. 2, and I have 6, so that's, and then 2 more, which will reveal the next tile. Oh God. There you go. Look at that. Fun, right? Fun. Okay, so I gotta deal with this crap. How are you facing? Of course you're facing that way. That's not healthy. That's not a healthy outlook for me. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta push it down until it clicks. Cool. We got a keep and a ruin. Ruin. So let's see. We're right next to it. We're right next to it. So what are we dealing with? That guy. That guy with the stick. He's got a stick. He's on that keep. And we've got a ruin that we haven't seen yet, so let me dump that into the bag. Their proper names are, this is called a ancient ruin. And it gets placed face up if it's daytime. Place a yellow rune token here face up if it's daytime, face down if it's night. So we get some, looks like we get some relics if we beat this. But I don't know if we're ready to take that on. So that will go here. We've got, this is a monster den. This set sounds, yeah. I have what, I had 6, so I did 2 and 2, so I have 2 more left. And I don't believe in this one you get fame for discovering stuff. I think you're just kind of in it. But I only have 2 movement left, because that was 6. That was 2 and 2. This sounds like, and you're in a keep, and I think keeps are fortified, right? Let me see if keeps are fortified. Keeps. -1 rep. Yep, keeps are fortified. Yep, so no fame. Run away. That sounds about right, William. So we had 2 left, so I'm going to spend... that takes me to 4, which would take me here. That's 3, so I have 1 left. I could stop there so I could gain a token next round. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll stop there so I gain a token next round. That does not make me happy. That feels very wasteful. I have no action to take, so I will just pick my nose. Redraw 1, 2, 3. Yes, the reward I got was the gold token. Was the gold token. I got an attack, a block 5 with a blue. Tirelessness, move the next card, providing move, including cards played sideways, gain +1 movement, and we've got mana draw. So that ends the end. At the beginning of my new day, I'll get that. Let's draw up. 1, 2, not another blue, not another blue. 3, thank God. Okay. Okay, our turn. Yeah, that's rough this early on for sure. All right, so I could have... No, I don't have any. You can use 1 additional mana die from the source this turn. So I could do that. Take a mana die from the source and set it to any color except gold. Ooh. I can reduce an enemy's attack by 1. But I need to be able to move to... Well... Reduce an enemy's attack by 2. I need to be able to hit this guy. This is my hitter. Right? This will let me move 2. I need to be able to move 3. When you play this, also pay 1 mana of a basic color. Nah. So I could do this. That'll give me 4 movement, which I can move here. Then if I attack him, I can spend this to knock his attack down to 2. No. No. I need to be able to attack him for 3 to kill him. I need this to attack him. So if I do 2, 3, I could block. And then I can empower this one to attack him. Dad, blast it, it's range attack. I can't make it work. I can't make it work. Because this is ranged attack, and ranged attack will not help. This is an attack 2. So this is an attack 2 +1 will let me hit, but I need to be able to block. Or I can just take 2 wounds, and hopefully I find a glade to heal. Yeah, but he's not regular. He's not regular. He's fortified. If he was regular, I could hit. Range can be used... Oh, it can be used for regular attacks? Oh, I see what you're saying, man. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So I can use a ranged attack as a not ranged attack, but as a regular attack. It just... I have to use it in the attack phase, not the range siege phase. I gotcha. So, I gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. So we'll have to block, do this. Okay, so we're going to do the move. So this puts me at 4 right there. So that puts me at 4. I gotcha. So then I'll move here. Sadly, if I had one more, I'd do it, but I need everything I got. I mean, I could take a wound and then reveal, but I'm scared of what might be there, so we will hold it one round. So let's move there. Then I will attack that guy. So he's going to attack me first, so I'm going to do a block 2. That'll be 3. And then I will attack back using this to do an attack 3 on him. And that kills him. Yeah, good call. Cool. Hey, Michael, what's going on? So I beat him. I get 2. 1, 2. I level up. I get 1 Fame for beating him. Roll this die. Blue. All these freaking blue cards I just lost. Okay, then I level up. Nope, it's not that. I get a card from here. I get to choose a card from here, and I get an ability. I'm mean. Cha! Hey, William. Thank you so much for becoming a supporter. Thank you, thank you. So, of course... of course I'm taking that. Replenish. Song of Wind. Okay. Then I get abilities. So let's just give these a nice little pull here. I'll draw 2, and let's see what we're dealing with. First, so let's look at both of them. Oh, wow. Oh, this isn't supposed to be here. I'm supposed to take that out. Let me grab the other one. That's the other one. Those are the 2. Okay. Top one. Top one is Howl of the Pack. Once around, except during interaction, 1 card played sideways gives +4 instead of +1. For each of your command tokens with no assigned unit, it gives another +1. Put this skill token in the center. The first player who encounters combat with enemies... Is the black one I'm supposed to remove, I think. Yeah. Who encounter... Basically, it gives me a +4 instead of +1. The second one says Refreshing Breeze. Once around, except during combat, flip this to get heal 1 and add 1 white crystal to your inventory. Ooh. This Howl the Pack thing seems... Yeah, units of all of the players. This says, the first player who encounters combat with enemies returns the skill to you face down. So I can get this. It says once a round, except during interaction, 1 card played sideways gives +4. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the crystal one. I'm going to take the crystal one. This one will be flipped face down for a later offer. And what will be added also will be this, which is Shield Mastery. Once a turn, block 3, or block Ice 2, or block Fire 2. So that one gets added as a potential as well later. But we are taking that bad boy. All right. All right. So we're good. All right, Healing Crystal's good. That's it. We'll draw up. So we only have 2 cards left, which means it will trigger. After this round, it will trigger end of round. So 1, 2, 3. He doesn't have any white ones, so there you go. So after this round, I will trigger end of round. He'll go 1 more, and then that'll be that. So I got 2 cards. Okay. Well, I mean... Move, right? And let's flip this over, because this is free to get a white token. This would go away because I didn't use it. So instead, we'll use that to gain... I'll use this because it says once a turn, right? Once a turn. Once a round, once a round, flip this to heal 1 and 1 white crystal to your inventory. So might as well use it now. Yep. And then we'll just 1-2 this bad boy. Yeah. So 1-2. Reveal. So we will do that. And our reveal will be not bad. Here we got another enemy in a. He's not good, but I remember somebody telling me swamps are awful. So there we go. So that goes there. Let's drop our next guy. We got a couple things to pull. And what are we dealing with? We got that dude. He's brutal. So, and 3 health for, and he'll give me 4 fame. So I'm probably gonna punch him in the face. So he goes here, and then we need to pull an ancient ruin. And it's daytime, so we get to see what it is. So what do we got? We got that. I need to know what that is because I see the number 7, and 7 sounds heavenly. So what is that? Tell me. Yeah, what is this? It might be on one of the sheets I have for ruins, monasteries, keeps, spawning grounds, refugee camps, mazes, mage towers. You may pay 3 mana of the color shown on the yellow token as tribute to the altar. If you do, mark the space with a shield token and gain 7 fame as a reward. 3 whites will give me 7. Wow, this is. I want that. Yeah, I definitely want that. That's a level up if I ever saw one. All right, well, I'm calling end around. You're pulling 3. 1, 2, 3, and you would call end around anyway. And then round ends, we're done. Okay, so we will do. First, we will discard our tactic card. That will be gone. We're going to the night phase, so we will shift these up, pull in the night cards. We'll then do some cleanup. We get rid of all of these, put them at the bottom, draw 3 new ones, foresters, peasants, and guardian golems. 2, 3. I will get rid of this in a second. We will take this, put this here, discard this, giving you a red crystal to the bottom. Slide these down, and then draw new, which is whirlwind and heroic tail. So our pull, and then grab this guy and refresh you as Frost Bridge. And we'll reshuffle this deck. And we'll re-roll the dice. And we'll be good. We'll be good. So shuffle this up. All right, shuffle mine up. Reflip that, because I'm going to do that again to get another. I'm one short of being able to do. Actually, no, I could get it this round if I can move there. I got to kill that guy first, or else he's going to brutalize me, though. And moving in that type of terrain costs 5 movement. Solid. 5 movement to get next to that jerk. Okay. Alright. I did. I reset it. Oh, it was probably you probably typed that a while back. I'll believe that you typed that a while back looking out for me. Alright, so night cards. We got Long Night. One time this night, if your D deck is empty, shuffle your discard and put 3 random cards back. Mana Search. Once per turn, before you use mana from the source, you may reroll up to 2 mana dice in the source. Oh, and I gotta reroll these before I pick. Blah blah. 2 blues and a white, so it works out still. All right. Midnight Meditation. Once before any of your turns, you may shuffle up to 5 cards, including wounds, from your hand back into your deed deck, and then draw. Preparation. When you take this tactic, search your deck for any 1 card and put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. And Sparing Power. Once before the start of each of your turns, choose 1. Put the top card of your deed deck face down under this card, or flip this card face down and put all deed cards in it in your hand. I mean, I could get a card for this if I want, right? Let me drop my hand. Yeah, that's why I was like, I should draw first. That's what that came to mind too. I was like, that'll let me know what to pick. So let me drop my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got Improvisation, Tranquility, Determination, Swift Reflexes, and Rage. So this will give me a move 4. I want that white die. It'll give me a move 4, but I need 5 to get across that stupid thing. This will give me... I need a red. I don't have a red. But this will give me a move 3, 4, and not enough to kill that guy. So it may be... Hey, Max. It may be... A reshuffle, maybe Midnight Meditation might be my way to go. Or Preparation. I could do Preparation. So when you take this tactic, search your deck for any 1 card and put it in your hand. And I could look for Fireball. Because you're not fortified. Yep, I'm taking Preparation. I'm taking Preparation. Yes, sir. And then I will search my deck for the killer for him, because he's not fortified. And shuffle my deck for Fireball. Ooh, I would need a red crystal. Can I get a red crystal? It's already done. I thought I had a red crystal in the roll. It's already done. It's already done. I made an idiot of myself. All right, so let's deal with what you're going to pull. Shuffle these up. Roll it. You're going first. So your tactic is 1. You are going first. So I'll shuffle you up real quick just to make sure. All right, so 1, 2, 3, blue, 2 blues, 1, 2. There you go. Okay. Fireball would have been great. It would have been fantastic. Because that brutal I don't want. And I need to block this fully. This could give me a block 3, making this a block 4. But I don't have the red crystal to shoot you in the face. I have the blue to make it a block 5. But I don't have the red crystal to shoot you in the face. So I could gain the red crystal through this one to hit you for a 4, but I would have... Yep, and then I can use it... This I can use the blue to block 5. So then I need the movement. So this will give me 3, 4, 5. That's the 5 I need. I got it. I got it. Okay. So discard another card from your hand to move 3. discard. So that's 3, and then this is move 2, so that's 5. I get to move here. That's 5 at night. That's how much it costs. That's my movement. Cool. Then my action is I'm going to engage. So I got to do this in order. First, I need to deal with his junk. So I'm going to spend this blue to block 5. So I blocked his attack. Because if he hit me, that would have sucked. So I blocked his attack. It's not swift. Then I will gain a red crystal to my inventory, to which I will use that said red crystal to attack him and kill him. Hooah! He's dead. Bingo bango! So that's 4 experience. 1, 2, 3, 4. I level up. Gain another rep for killing you. So I level up, which means this flips here, and my block goes up a little bit more. This gets discarded. This gets re-rolled to a green. These are discarded. I dropped 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I got March, Threaten, Move, March, Crystallize, Concentrate, which is actually pretty good for what I want to do. Okay. I think we can make it work. But you go first. So 1, 2, 3, red, 1, 2. It's gonna be a short round. Short round. Okay. So my turn. So we need 4 is good because I could discover while I'm there using concentration to do that march. Question. This is one thing I don't know that I need help with. When I come here to do this, can I, is it crystals that I have? Or can I use a crystal from the thingamadoohickey to do it? You may pay 3 mana of the color shown on the space. So it's just 3 mana. So can I do 2 whites and 1 from here to make that possible? That is my question. It's mana, so that sounds like someone saying yes. So I'll flip this over to gain a white. I will then do a March 2 to move here. I'll do the other March 2 to reveal, because I got to do it all. I can't do mix and matchy stuff here. So the other March 2 to do that. So this is where you will land, sir. And what are we looking at? Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, right? Newbie question. So this is what we got. That's what we're pulling. All right, so yeah, it's just a newbie question. I am unsure. All right, so we'll do that. And it's just a dude, but it's a enemy hiding hole. It doesn't look friendly. Ooh, you're right. It was halved. Did I hit him with... What did I hit him with? I can't even remember what I hit him with. You're right. He had... Oh, I screwed that up. Oh. I don't know what to do. Did I just like kind of wreck the whole game because of that mess? Ah, crap. You're right. Biscuits. So he's going to hit for 3. He has 5 health. He has poison and 3 fame. No, that was a good... I can't believe I missed that. I'm so mad. No, you're right. You're right. He had resistance, and I completely ignored it. Crap. I'm going to harp on that for, like, days. Okay, so that's the movement to do that. Now, for my action... Oh, I have to move into that zone too, right? I have to move into that zone. So that's 4. Let's keep the movement going because I think I have to move into that area. So I'll do you and you for... and I got to do you for 3 to move into the zone. So I'll have to spend all my cards to do it. Then I will do my action of spending 1, 2, and 3 to gain 7 fame and finish this. So this will give me, I get to put a marker on here saying it's done. And this will give me 7 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I level up. All right, so discard these. Let's level up. So first thing I do is I get to pick something from here. All right, so let's take a look at the offer here, and you could let me know what sounds good. All right, I've got Pure Magic. When you play this, pay a mana. If you paid green, move 4. If you paid white, influence 4. If you paid blue, block 4. If you paid red, attack 4. So that's Pure Magic. If I boost it, that number goes up even higher. Damn. I've got Heroic Tale, influence 3, reputation +1 for each unit you recruit this turn. Influence 6. And then we've got Ice Shield. Yeah, I can show you the 2. So it'll be that or that. And the first one says Blue Crystal. So once around, except during combat, flip this to heal 1 and 1 blue crystal to your inventory. So another heal and a thingy. Or we've got, what's that symbol? It's with like an arrow thingy. Deadly Aim. Once a turn, add +1 to a card that provides any type of attack in the ranged and siege attack phase. Or add +2 to a card that provides any type of attack, including sideways, in the attack phase. And we still have that gives us like ridiculous block. And I'll re-roll this die while y'all look at that, because it's the end of my turn. It's a green. This is a toughie. The block seems... Crystal Gain's always great, especially with heal, but the block seems clutch. Yeah, I know. It depends on what I want to do, because I've already got something that heals. Now I have 2 things that heal. Or I'm big on the... I'm trying to build up... I think I want to build up, but I need that block. And I want to siege a mage tower, so I think this is probably the one to take. Because I know I want to take care of... Yeah, if you take the block, you have to choose... choose first card. Oh, I see. And the first card is Pure Magic. Oh, I see what you mean. So if I take the block, then this just makes sense. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So I'll take the block, and these go flip, flip. And then I will grab Pure Magic that goes on top of my deck, which was the first card. Ice Shield was the one that replaced there. And then we replace that with Intimidate. Okay. Yeah, I'd use the white crystal more than blue. Yeah. I don't even have any units yet, which is interesting. All right, so that ends... I got no more cards. I'm done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are going to do 1, 2, 3. No green, so there we go. My cards are Pure Magic, of course, shocker, Stamina, Rage, Promise, and Tirelessness. Okay. So we could do the Stamina to reveal this area if we want. That hole in the ground is a monster den. You may enter a monster den as your action for the turn. If you do, draw a brown enemy token to fight. If you fail to defeat it, leave the enemy token face up. Next time a player chooses to enter, then they fight the same token. If you defeat the enemy, mark the space as conquered with a shield token and gain 2 random mana crystals. Roll 2 dice. If it's gold, gain fame. I don't know if I have the block to do that with what's in this hand. I think if I had some recruits, I'd be good. I need to find... I passed like 2 villages and a monastery that I didn't burn down. Someone has to give me some type of credit for this. That was the first card. That was the first card that was here. I did take the first card. I understood what you said, Matt. I did take the first card. That's why I said it works out, because it was Pure Magic, Heroic Tail, and Ice Shield. Because Ice Shield was the new card that came... Oh, no, it wasn't. Ice Shield pushed this way. It was Heroic Tail that did that. So it should have been Ice Shield, Pure Magic, Heroic Tail. So I can't take this thing if I want that, which means... No, you were right. You were right. I had to take the first card, which wasn't Pure Magic. The first card was it was Heroic Tail, Pure Magic, and Ice Shield. So if I have to take the first card, like you said, let's go with siege stuff. Yep, I get you. I understand what you're saying. And then lots of good fighting for the next thing for us to take. Yep, I'm picking up what you're putting now. Okay, so... Okay. Hopefully, maybe we can find a town, and if we can, potentially I can recruit some peasants. So I think that's probably my play. I'm gonna do a move 2. Ooh. Let's do this move 2 for tirelessness. We can make it a move 4 with a blue, but blues help us with block. Greens help us with move. Yeah, I need a unit. I need to find a village. That's why I'm doing this. I'm going to play tirelessness using this blue one to make it a 4. And each other card providing move, including cards played sideways, get +1. So 4, let's reveal, because I know we could take our time with this here. Oh, the 2 things I wanted to see. The 2 things I wanted to see. All right. All right, so there we go. So that's 2. We need to add a green dude and a mage tower. Shuffle this up. Mage tower. It's nighttime. Oh, this is green dude. Green dude is that guy. But the mage tower we can't see because it's nighttime until we get close to it. So oh, I'm so rating. I'm so rating this mage tower. I'm so rating this mage tower. If it's not terrible, but we're just gonna put that there. We don't know what it is. We hope it's fluffy bunnies. We hope that it will be fluffy bunnies. So I'm still at 4 move. So I'm gonna move. So that was 2. I'm going to move here. So that's 4. Cool. I'm going to stop right there. Let's we'll reroll this at the end, right? Yeah, to just kind of prove that we've used one for this action. All right, time to recruit some people. So if I spend, I don't have anything to spend for this. I'm just going to hang on to you. You are going to be 2, 2, 3, 4. Come, peasant. Foresters sound good, but we're going to get them. Come, peasant. Yeah, I didn't turn it over. I didn't turn it over. Yeah, I didn't turn it over. And that will be our action. Let's re-roll that. So that's another all greens. Sweet. I'm going to hang on to you. And does reputation help? Oh, I got a +1. You're right. I get to keep a card. You're right. I get to keep a card. It's either going to be... I'm going to hang on to the move. I'm going to hang on to the move. You're right. I had a +1 rep. Yep. All right. Drop. So next round will be end of round. You're not fortified in a mage tower, are you? You're not fortified up there, are you? Are you? Damn it, they're fortified. Damn it. Okay, so yeah. All right, so dadgummit, they're fortified. And I don't have anything siege yet, but I must take them down. The thing is, I don't have any block. I have 2 block from the peasants. That's it. That's all I got. 2 block. I don't have any white mana. I could spend green. What does green do? Green just gives me movement. You can use 1 additional mana die from the source this turn. Would not help me. This is not the round for this. This is not the round for this. Oh, and I'm that's 1 day, 1 night, and I don't think I have. Oh my gosh, this is bad news. This is bad news. Hey, Greg. All right, so, oh man, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I could recruit again. Oh wait, you didn't go, did you? You didn't go. 1, 2, 3. No whites. That's it. So you got 1 left. Now it's my turn. I could recruit again. I got a +1. I could grab these foresters. Ooh. And then we siege the tower in the daytime. How about that? That's 4 +1 for 5 to get these foresters. It's already in the round. I can actually influence 2. Ooh, can we get the we can get the Oh no, we can't. No, we can't. We need to be at a castle or something. We need to be at a castle if we want that. I could get the Frost Bridge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, I don't have enough. Or is it 6 to recruit? I don't mind taking wounds. I want attack cards, and I don't really have that here. This is good, but I need better options there. This will help me for sure. All right, so I think I'm gonna do that. 2, 3, 4, and then I got 2 here. And I could reveal this last tile here. I can move here, reveal the tile. So I have purpose. Ah, crap, I can't. I gotta move first if I'm gonna do it. So I'm Oh man, I'm calling end around. All right, let's recruit. Let's recruit. We already know that we're going to use this for 2. 3, 4, +1, 5, and we'll gain the foresters. Okay. So I think that's it. I think that's going to be all. We go to play and we're calling end of round. So he would pull and he's going to call end of round next. So this is our last turn. And I think, because we're calling end of round... Oh no, we called end of round last round. We're done. We're done. We're done. Because I can draw up to... Could I draw up to 5? No, I can drop the 5. We're done. That was end of round. So get rid of these. Night is over. We're back to daytime. Day 2. You will get that card and a green one. Slide. It's a song. Slide. Crushing Bolt. Replace you with an Ice Bolt. And I just threw these crystals everywhere. Come on, get back on there. And then you go to the bottom of the pile, and we reset. Herbalists, Illusionists, Northern Monks. And we're going to take this and give it a shuffle, and I'll reset my side in a second. Yeah, I'm going after that Mage Tower. It's happening. He who... What's the little saying? He who dares... Or he who wins dares, or who dares wins? I don't know. Whatever it's saying is, I'm going after that tower. There we go. Get that back. Flip you back over. Reshuffle. Reroll these. Whoa, hoo, hoo. Sadly, can't be like that. Sadly, it can't be like that. Has to have at least 2. Yeah, I can reveal the tower now. Shuffle these up. The dice only roll really well when it's not my turn. Or when I can't keep all that gold. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we got. Mana draw. Firebolt. Threaten. Swift. So we've got some potential for attacking. No blocks, but we've got a heal happening here. We can increase our attack, so this is going to be tough, but we're going to see how this shakes out. Let's take a look at these cards. One time this day during your turn, you can announce that you will take another turn immediately after this. If you do, flip this card face down. Actually works. When you take this tactic, discard up to 3 cards, including wounds from your hand, then draw that many cards, shuffle your discard. And when you take this tactic, take 1 mana die of a basic color from the source and put it on this card. You can use that mana on any of your turns this day. If you do, re-roll it at the end of the turn and return it to the source. Oh, man. The right moment seems good. I could take another turn immediately, and that Mage Tower seems... right. It seems right. I think the right moment's what I want to do. Oh, reveal the tower. Yeah, I'll reveal the tower. Oh, crap. Physical and fire resistance. And only coal coal can block. So I'm taking damage anyway. It's going to be a lot if I get hit by this guy. And it doesn't yield much. Where I'm at now, 5 experience is meh. So he has fire resistance and physical resistance, which means I would have to hit him for 8. And yeah, if he blocks me, if I understand this properly, that let me read that. Let me read that on the sheet here. Only ice and cold fire blocks work. Well, it says efficient. That's stupid terminology. Let me read this properly here. Only ice and cold fire blocks are efficient when blocking this. Others are half rounded down. So it is, I would need 6 to block and 8 to attack. Crap. 6 to block and 8 to attack. Damn. I don't got it. I don't got it. Because this would be, I mean, I got the 8 attack. No, not even that. I don't even have the 8 attack. It'll be more than 2 wounds, Michael. He has that brutal symbol. It'd be 4. 2 will go in my hand and 2 will go in my if unblocked, it deals twice as much damage as its attack value. Yeah. It will hit, it has that brutal, so it's going to go 2 in my hand, 2 in the discard pile. Which is awful. Ugh, I'm not hitting that tower this round, am I? I just don't have the cards for it. I got a block 3 and a block 2 here. You sure that's not that? No, that's brutal. That's brutal, right? That's the brutal symbol right there. That's not poison. Oh, you're saying the poison does that. The poison does that. You're saying the poison does that. Okay, okay. If a unit gets wounded by poison, it gets 2 wound cards instead of 1. For each wound the hero takes into his hand from the poison. Ah, I see what you mean. I got it confused. Yeah, yeah. Brutal's just twice damage, so I'll take 4 damage. So I'll take 4 damage from him instead of 2. That's even, into my hand. Yeah, you're right. I need to block. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. A plan is forming. A plan is forming. Okay. Potentially. So if I'm gonna block his 3, I need to block 6. Right? Okay. If I play Swift Reflexes, it reduces 1 enemy attack by 1, which makes it 5. These 2 guys have a total block of 5. So that would block the attack. Oh, you're right. 2 wounds. Yep, you're right. You're right. So that's 2 attack with this card. Now, can I get 6? I think I can. Because 6 attack... Wait, how can I get 6? Sorry. I need 8 attack. Dadgummit. Yeah. So I can block everything that he throws. But now I need to do 8 attack. I could get 6. I could do 2. Use that gold for 3. That's 5. 6, 7, 8. We won. No, we didn't. I have to move into the damn tower. We didn't. I have to move into the tower. I have enough to beat him. I just don't have enough to move into the tower. Crap. Uh, 5 to move there. I don't have enough to move into the tower. Biscuits. Or. Nope, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I need the gold. I need the gold to kill him if I'm gonna kill him. Because if I used it here... Biscuits and gravy. I know foresters have the movement, so do the peasants. The problem is I need them to block. That's the difficulty. This is my 5. The move cost of forest, hills, and swamps is reduced by 1. I know the foresters have movement. They have movement too, but I need their block. This means no damage. I'm going to take damage, so let's... Fire just makes non-ice defense inefficient. Brutal is after that. Yeah. Yeah, so I could take 2 wounds. I'll just take the 2 wounds and then kill him. I just need 8, right? So I'll just take the 2 damn... Anyway, we haven't even picked this yet. So I could just take the 2 wounds and then kill him. I can kill him. And I do have the heal skill. Yeah, I'm not worried about wounds anymore. I do have the heal skill. I just want to make sure I can move and kill him, because I think I can. So I need 5 movement to get there. I need the gold for this for 3. I need this. And I'll need to do 8, right? So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the 8. So I've got enough to kill him. I just need to get there. If unblocked, it deals twice as much damage as its attack value. That's what that said. That's what Brutal says, if unblocked. Yeah. So help me out, folks. Help me out. Let me pull this up because terminology is throwing me again. All right, let me do this. I'll zoom in and I'll slide over here to brutal. Right here. Right here. Okay. So brutal states if unblocked, it deals twice as much damage as its attack value, which would be 6. My shielding is 3, which means I take 2 wounds like Matt's been saying. So that's just how it shakes out. Okay, cool. Done. Got that down. I will take 2 wounds into my hand. Got it. Then I will need, because he has ridiculous amounts of resistance and I don't have cold, I need to be able to hit him for 8. So that is 2. If I use the gold, this will be 3, 4, 5, so that'd be 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is 8 damage. My movement can be, and I need 5. I could do 2, 4, 6 to move into that tower. And I think that deals with it. Okay, we haven't even picked this. So this can be, I get to take another turn if I want. Early bird, mana steal. When you take this tactic, take 1 mana die of a basic color from the source and put it on this card, and I can use it later. When you take this tactic, discard 3 wounds. I'm not ready for that. All these are good too. One time this day, I'm gonna take the right moment. That's the one I'm gonna take. So we'll shuffle this up. So boop, boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's this card, which is this one. 3, mana steal. All right. Okay. He goes first. 1, 2, 3. It's a blue, so 1, 2. We're done with all of that. Let's play our turn. Okay, so we're doing movement. 2, 4, 6. We need 5 to move. So we're going to move in here to fight this creature. Then he is going to attack me. All right, siege. I don't have any siege attack, so he's coming at me. I lose 1 rep because people don't like me attacking towers. He is going to come at me with, it's going to go unblocked. It's 3 attack, doubled 6. So I will take 2 wounds into my hand. Okay? Done. It's not a problem anymore. That's my turn. So I'm going to spend the gold to make this an attack range. Attack 3. Flip this over to make it +2. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Because he has all that resistance, that's enough to beat him. So he is defeated. 5 experience. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 that I get back for beating him. Then when I defeat a mage tower, my reward, when conquered, any player can recruit units with the mage tower icon and buy spells here. Spells here can be bought for 7 influence plus a mana of the same color of the spell you want to buy. Okay. Now, before my turn ends, I will flip this to heal 1 and gain a white. Then we discard stuff. Reroll this. Another blue. And I've got a wound in my hand, so I'm only drawing 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. I didn't see where it says you get a spells or reward. It says... Did I miss that? Maybe it didn't tell me in the book. Was I supposed to get a spell? Yep, reward spell. You're right. I get a spell. So let's take a look at a spell. Thank you, Matt. Spells. I got space bending. This turn, you may move to spaces and explore new tiles that are 2 spaces away from you as if they were adjacent. Ignore any spaces you leap over this way. Your movement does not provoke rampaging enemies this turn. We've got Whirlwind. Target enemy does not attack this combat. Or Tornado. Play this only in the attack phase. Destroy that target. So I just need to block and then do that. Holy crap. Okay. And then we've got Wings of Wind and Wings of Night. When you play this, spend 1 to 5 move points and move 1 revealed space on the map for each. Oh, that's just fast, crazy movement. I don't gain rep. Okay. I don't gain rep. I set that back. So, not really into that. It's between these two, to be honest. This turn, you may move to space. You may move to spaces and explore new tiles that are 2 spaces away from you as if they were adjacent. Like, that kind of gets us where we want, right? If I could draw that. I took the rep hit, yeah. So I mean, we got one more day, right? This is the second day, so we got one more night. I think space bending will be what we need to do because we're not progressing well. But Whirlwind's so cool. You only have this day and the night to get to the core tile. Yeah. No, we're not attacking. And you need to move. Yeah, I do. I really do. I really do. Oh, I didn't flip these over. I'll be able to. The sands suck. And I have to move. I think move space bending is the one I'm gonna go with. So its replacement will be restoration. And this will go on. Spells go in your hand or on top of the deck. While unconquered, while conquered, I could do that. But it doesn't say reward. I think it just says spell. But I don't know if the spell goes in my hand or on top of the deck. Top of deck. Okay. All right. Cool. So I drew up my hand. I could take another immediate turn. I mean, I could. Because I can heal right now. Get rid of this. I can use that green to move 4. Discard the attack to move 7, which is 5 and reveal. I could do that. Oh, I shouldn't have drawn yet, so I get the spell. So then, damn it. So then it would have been this, which means this one doesn't come. This spell does, and that would be the 4. So that would be, it would be that. Okay. I'm trying to determine if I should just take my other turn right now. One time this day during your turn, you can announce that you will take another turn immediately after this. And then this spell says, this turn you may move to spaces and explore new tiles that are 2 spaces away from you as if they were adjacent. So I could explore here and here because there would be 2 spaces away from me. And I don't need to move to do it, actually. You know, I could do here and here. And then by the time it's night, if that's the city tile, I can move next to the city and be good. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take my turn right now. Flip this over. Because this says, 1 time this day during your turn, you can announce that you will take another turn immediately after. So I'm going again. Drew up my hand. I understand there's a turn order to this. It's going to be okay. All right, so we're going to do space bending. This turn, you may move to spaces and explore new tiles that are 2 spaces away from you as if they were adjacent. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to spend... So I need... I have to spend the blue to do that, don't I? Crap. Crap. Okay. First things first. I got to do the move thing first. If I'm moving. Yeah, desert is easier to move through at night. That's why I'm thinking of just doing this and then spending this 2. I was going to try to get the 4. But I need the blue to cast this spell. I was going to try to find a way to get the 4 so I could do 2 locations instead of 1. Tranquility, yeah, this is happening. But I just want to, I'm kind of peeved. All right, so I'm going to spend the blue, then I'll spend the 2. Underneath this green tile is the city tile. We know night's coming up, right? So I should put the green tile here and explore here because it's 2 away from me. So I should do that to get rid of the green tile. Or I should put the green tile here and then put the other tile here, which might be the city tile. And then I don't have to walk through the desert this day. And that just makes sense. So I'm going to put the green tile here. And then I don't have to walk through the desert at all. Maybe. Maybe. So let's see what we're dealing with. Another monastery. And a tranquility game. I should not have to walk through the swamp. Why? Help me out understand why I have to, then you have to walk through the swamp. This isn't swamp area. We can zoom into that. Is it that? Nope, it's that. That's not swamp area. So I wouldn't have to walk through swamp area to get there. If I put the core tile to the left. If I put the core tile to the left. Here? I'm not, okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm not picking up what you're putting down there. So I'll put that there. Get another monastery. Oh, come on back. So we got more fortified people who like being fortified. Here. We've got hell that is. That's silly. That's, oh, I wasn't supposed to reveal this. I wasn't supposed to reveal this tile. I was like, that's just silly. I wasn't supposed to reveal that. That's just nuts. And we add another advanced card, which is Refreshing Walk here. Okay, so that was my 2. I wish I could do it again. Sadly, I can't because I need to spend this heal to get rid of this. And then I'll hang on to that card. And that will end my dia. Reroll that. Red. Draw 2, 3, 4. And I got improvisation, stamina, swiftness, and pure magic. Ooh, I got some options. I got options that I might kill you with. So let's do you first. 1, 2, 3. 1 green, so there you go. All right, so pure magic. Attack is 5, huh? What do I need to move into your space? What is this? It's a hill. 3. I need 3 to move into your space. You're going to attack me for 3. I could discard a card to block 3, and then I need to hit you for 5. I could spend this plus a red to make it 4. That's 5. And then I could move and reveal. Oh, so this works. Okay, so I will engage these jicks. Okay, I need to discard a card. I can't move and reveal, but I'll be okay. I need to discard another card from your hand, so I'm going to engage. They're going to attack me for 3. I'm going to use that, discarding. I do have a white. I might not need to do this. I think I could just kill him. And then I could use one of these for the move. And it would give me a move 4, which means I could reveal the city tile. Oh. 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 This is going to hurt you. All right, so let's go. I have to move first, don't I? And he's going to rampage if I... But I still have the ranged attack. I think he would attack me anyway. See the rampage rules. Yeah, that's why I figured he would attack me. And I think rampage bypasses... Rampage bypasses range siege, right? Alright. Cool. I'm not going to move. I'm just going to kill you. So I will not move. We are going to just fight. Range siege phase. You are not fortified. You are not resistant. Range. 3, 4, 5. You're dead. What makes you think I didn't? No, you can still use range. Okay, so I need to look up Rampage. Hold on, let me look up Rampage. Rampage! This is a kind of side quest. You may add it to your scenario, your characters. If I move, he will attack me. Oh, this is not called rampaging. This has a different term. What is it called? Attack. Oh. If your movement ended because you were attacked by a rampaging enemy, you must fight these enemies. Marauding. Marauding. M-A-R-A-U-D. M-A-R-A. If you're standing adjacent to a rampaging enemy token, you can challenge it to combat. If there are rampaging enemies in multiple spaces, you can do it. Defeated all enemies at the site. I'm looking at marauding. It's just, this is what's coming up. Oh, you just have to fight it, but it's normal combat. Okay, okay. I'm still okay then. I'm still okay. Okay, so this is all gonna happen then. So I'll use pure magic. I will use the green one, which gives me a move 4. When you play this, pay a mana. If you paid green, move 4. Yes. So I'll move here. That's that. He will interrupt. Well, he will attack, but I still get to reveal with the other two. So we'll do this. And hope this is the... Ah, ha, 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 ha. Look at that joy. All right. But he is going to attack. But I'm going to range him with the white die to kill him. Straight up. So 1, 2, 3. And I get the +1 for killing you. And that be that. So white. Discard. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. If it isn't, I'll do it this round anyway. All right, so you're 1, 2, 3, 1. There. And then it is my turn. So we got to deal with that. We just need to get next to the city, and we've won this specific one. They are replaced. The Draconum are replaced by browns in this one, I believe. So by these, not by those. No dragons. No dragons this time. So we'll just drop. Oh God, what the hell is that? That. And it is still daytime. Yes, I did increase my route. Yep, I did. And that goes there. If I have a range card, I should be able to, William, if I remember correctly, as long as I can build to it. But let me check. Maybe I'm screwing up hard and this is just a bad play. Wound cards. Yeah, I got that. Looking it up. It says ranged and seed cards can be used. Ranged and siege attack phase. Here we go. Bink. Bink, bink, bink. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Cards cannot be played sideways to contribute to range and siege attacks. I'm learning something new every day. Let's put them back. Let's go back. We'll just keep these to the side. I'll take wounds if I need to. I'd use pure magic. I had that, and I had that, because I only drew 4. All right, so I used pure magic blue at the time to move. You attacked, and you attacked me for 3. I will block with 3. And I had a white thingamadoo, so then I will attack you for 3, 4, 5. Done. So it still works out. I just don't get to keep a card. Nope, good catch. It still works out. I just don't get to keep a card. Roll that back to that. These get discarded. And I would have had this +1. So there you go. Thank you. No. Good catch. Good catch. That works out. And then he played that, so now it is my turn. So good catch. Honestly, we just need to get close to it, right? And hills are 3. This and that will get me there. Or that and that will get me there because it gets a +1. That's a 3 and a 2. That's a 5. That just puts me next to the city, and I'm done. And I think that covers it. Good catch. So 2, the next card, providing move, gets you there. I include this, it gives you a +1 move. So that's 2 and 3, 5. Honestly, I just need 3. So I'll move there. And what happens when I end my turn on a fun hill with a gem? If you end your turn on a mine, gain 1 mana crystal of the color. So I will take action to look into the city. I'll end my turn. Yeah, I'll end my turn so I could gain that. And then he'll go 1, 2, 3, spending 1 more. And I will have to draw up, and that was ending my turn there, and then I will take my free action, and I won. Okay, so we found the city. Thank God. And we beat the scenario, but we have to do, okay, let's go back here and talk about what we want to keep, right? That's what we're looking at, what we want to keep. So what we want to keep going forward, we can keep some units, but the units will cost 10. Cost of a unit is per unit level. They're, ooh, sorry, wrong thing. They're both level 1s. I've got 23 fame, and if you don't use it, you lose it. So I'm thinking, here's what we got to spend. Let's take a look at our offer. Pure magic, a spell, and firebolt. That's what we have, plus the units and 1 crystal. And 2 tactics. We don't keep tactics. That starts over. Ignore me when I said tactics. This is what we've got to spend. So, and we've got 23. If I want to keep this spell, it costs 25. That's out of here. Can't afford it. If I want to keep an advance action, it's 15. To be honest, this looks, and a unit is 10 because it's a level 1 unit. Cost of a unit times its level. So it's 10 times its level. So it's level 1. So this is 10. If I had 2 more, I would take Firebolt and this. But I don't. So it's going to either be one or the other. These seem easier to get, to be honest, that I'm looking to hang on to one of these two. So these seem easier to get. So I'm going to put those there. And it's a determination between the... Actually, I can get both of these. And then I can buy both of these. So I'm buying both of these. Firebolt and... no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I lied. I could get both of those, but I won't have enough space to hold both of them. So I can only get... Oh, man. I get one of these in this red crystal. That's what I can do. I like the red crystal gain over the pure magic, so I'm going to buy this for 15. No. And then that for 5. Which leaves me with 3 that I can't do anything with. This will go back to the offer. And that is where we will be. So I have one spell, or one advanced action that I'm taking with me into scenario 2. And scenario 2 will be flee from the fire. You have moved within the vicinity of Stone City and found out about its garrison. Reach High Wall, White City friendly as quickly as possible and warn Archmage Dazar. So we got to do that. And it looks like we're just city running and we're being chased by stuff. This ought to be good. This ought to be real good. So we'll see. I'll do this on Tuesday. So we'll see how that shakes out. We'll see how that shakes out. Why do I keep hitting that button? Let's just go to the intro screen. I keep messing up. Yeah, no, it was a clunky run. Thank you so much for helping. It's a clunky run. That physical resistance miss hurts because I didn't play it right, so it hurts. But it was great catch on the you cannot play sideways on range. Great catch. So we'll see how that shakes up. I will endeavor to do better on Tuesday when we play the second part of this. So we'll see how it goes. But we got to the city. Now we get to see what happens next, and it ought to be interesting. Ought to be real interesting. So yeah, it's a lot. I know it's a lot. I'm glad that y'all are kind of giving me a little bit of grace on this. That's the big thing that made me nervous about playing Mage Knight, is I don't want to get trashed for not doing the right thing. So I really appreciate. I do really appreciate it. All right, cool. I'm gonna get out of here. We're gonna be back next Tuesday. We're gonna continue this for part 2, and I will mark down that I got my Firebolt spell. My plan now is to gain as much fame as possible. Like, if I'm gonna be moving towards this city and I'm being chased, I want to kill everything I can, level up, get tons of fame, and then spend all that fame to be insane. And we'll see how it goes. So thanks everybody for joining. I will see you Sunday for Arkham Horror with Cynthia and Kate. And then Tuesday we'll be back to Mage Knight. So thanks. Yeah, I hope y'all appreciate it. All right. Thanks everybody for joining. I love you. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye everybody.